Hey y'all, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I did get this as a sample from a Sephora order that I placed, and so this is what the packaging looks like for that deluxe size sample. I did do some check-ins and I have my final thoughts at the very end, so if you want to see how it applies and all my other thoughts, then just keep watching. I'll be reviewing the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation, and yes, this is a sample, but I do want to try it out and let you guys know how it works for my skin. I got the shade 5.0, so I went ahead and primed this side of my face, and this side has nothing on it just besides my moisturizer. That's it. I'm not going to be concealing, so that way we can see how the coverage works for this foundation. It has a wand type paddle. It's kind of weird. I think it's plastic, but that's what the wand looks like. I'm gonna like scrape this and put it on the back of my hand because I don't want to put it on my face. So yeah, it is a plastic paddle of some sort. It says it's full coverage, long wear, matte finish, waterproof, and oil free. This waterproof formula provides complete coverage that lasts all day or all night with a modern matte finish that never looks overdone. It says we've loaded this full coverage foundation with such an insane amount of pigment that a little goes a long way. There's no need to build the coverage or apply multiple layers. Light diffusing pigments blur flaws for beautifully perfected skin, while high-tech ingredients mattify and absorb oil to reduce the appearance of shine. Alright, so let's just get right into it. And this has 0.1 fluid ounces, which I think is a pretty generous amount. And I'm going to zoom you guys in for the application. This is going to be my face before. So let's go ahead and start on the non-prime side. My beauty blender already soaked a lot of the product up. I'm gonna need more. So we'll see how it oxidizes to match the rest of my body. It did cover this right here, but I want to see if I can go in with a little bit more, see if it'll cover up my acne just a little bit since I'm not using concealer, so we can see how this product truly performs on its own. So there is pretty much one layer, so you can see it there. They are concealed, like the dark spots and all that stuff, but you could see where it's raised. So there's this side and then this side. So the coverage is okay. I could say it's full coverage. It recommends that you not build it up. And yeah, I agree with them because it will start to look cakey. At least on my skin, it's looking cakey because it is textured. Now we're gonna go in and do the other side that is primed, and I use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. A lot of the stuff right here is flat versus this side is raised, but we'll see how well it covers this right here on this side. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Okay, so there is the completed application. Of course, I did go over it just a second time right here and right here. But so far, the coverage is pretty good. I kind of want to say I like how the Estee Lauder Double Wear covers a little bit better because I tried that recently, like last week I think. I might do a review on that. I'm going to set some areas with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I do like the shade match, the 5.0, because in a previous haul I mentioned that I swatched the 6.0 and 7.0 and they really oxidized on my neck. So this shade is actually perfect. I like it. It blends well into my skin tone. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So I just finished the rest of my face makeup, but while I was applying the rest of my makeup, I did notice that it started separating on my nose, and I made sure to go over my nose just for that reason, because usually where I get oily is in my T-zone, and I just wanted to make sure because I'm going to be out and about through the day, so I want to make sure that it wasn't going to break apart. And I don't know if I can zoom in and show you guys, but you can see it's kind of already like breaking apart, and like the oils are kind of seeping through. You can see it there, like it's already breaking up. I have some dryness right here. I feel like it's kind of clinging on to my dryness and causing little patches. Okay, so I zoomed you guys back out, so we will see what it looks like throughout the day. It is currently 2:14, but pretty much 2:15 p.m. I'm gonna run around and do some things. We'll see how it holds up. I did spray this side of my face using the Smashbox primer water since people use it as a setting spray as well. Like I said, I'm kind of sad that it's already breaking apart on my nose and making it look like you could see my pores, I guess. Like you could see every single, I don't know, you saw it, you know what I mean. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm like, ugh, don't look at my nose. So far, the rest of my makeup did go on pretty well. I did bronze up and put a little bit of blush. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I just got back from running around. I went to the mall and I went to Target to return some stuff. It is 6:21 p.m. and so far I feel like my face is just a little bit shiny on my nose and on my forehead and my cheeks and my chin. I mean, there's a little bit of shine. It's not as oily as this part right here. I did notice that it is starting to separate like right here in the corners of my nose, and I usually crease right here in my smile lines and I haven't creased there. So let me just zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about. But you can see that it's shiny. And then of course I was wearing shades, so it did come off a little bit on the bridge of the nose where the shades were sitting on, and then you can still see where it kind of just already separated from the beginning on my nose, strangely. I'll have to try it again and then I'll update it down on the bottom. It hasn't broken down on my chin, which is good. But we'll still see how it goes in the next check-in, probably later on tonight. So I will see you in a little while. It is 9:55 p.m. and this is what my face looks like. My cheeks finally did get oily, and my forehead and nose still stayed the same of oiliness. This is my final verdict about the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, that it does tend to cling on to some of my dry spots that I have right here and on my under eyes. It did settle into like the creases on my nose. I would say to use concealer underneath it if you need to, because it does start to look cakey with the second layer. I feel like right now it kind of looks like skin, like kinda, just because I have texture. Otherwise, if I had like a smooth face, it would probably look really good, but I have acne. I've had this foundation on for roughly 8 hours, and for only this much oil to come up from underneath the foundation, that's pretty good, because like I've said, I've been oily with other foundations like a giant oil slick. I just always want to be relatable, because not everyone has smooth skin. I hate to say, but we don't all have perfect skin like we see on other YouTubers and beauty gurus. So I just like to share my experience with you guys, just because I have combination and very acne prone skin. Let me know if there's any other foundations that you want me to try out. Leave them down below in the comment section. So that's it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. And so I'm really excited to try this one out as well, since it is specifically for acne and stressed skin.